Welcome to another episode of Before You Book. This is the Don CeSar here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm going to give you a 4K view here. So this is an iconic pink hotel, as you can tell. However, it has such a muddled past, and I know the day like today is not helping with that. It's very looming, as you can see. But this is one of the older hotels here on the island. It was considered to be built in 1925. However, 1928 is when it was actually finished by a Thomas Rowe, which he also has quite the past here when associated with the hotel. Because this is a hotel that was built out of heartbreak. Okay? Fell in love with a lady named Lucinda, and there will be some parallelisms in the actual hotel when we're going through it that will associate with both his death, both his life, and the love that burned within him of some lady named Lucinda. So let's jump into the actual hotel. The outside is quite iconic, but the inside is also pretty awesome. This is a newly renovated hotel as well. As you can see, you enter up here from the second floor. It was a little hard to find. This is the valet parking area. There's public parking down there, so you don't have to worry about parking, and plenty of walkability to a lot of stuff down the strip there. But let's enter now. So like everywhere, they do make you wear masks, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna pop this guy on here. Alright, so this is the main lobby here, and then right here is Maritana. This is a, I believe, 3 or 4 star restaurant, which you're gonna have to snag decently early on in the week. You may want to grab your reservations before you actually get here, but Maritana is actually an operatic play that they fell in love with over Lucinda and the Rowe. So as we go down the main strip here, you've got all of the different wings here. You've got your wing here. Also, this is something kind of interesting. This is their elevator system. So you'll hit a button and it'll assign you to either A, B, or C. So it's all about, coordinating everything together. This is the main ballroom area over here. If I can sneak a peek, I think you'll enjoy looking at it. Got some bathrooms here, so always plenty of bathroom space. This is kind of the main area right here when referring to weddings. As you can see down there, very spacious. I mean, you're quite encompassed by the actual hotel, which is super cool. And then as you're going down there, that's going to be the spa. I actually haven't been in there yet, but it does say occupied. However, let's check it out a little bit. So this is actually the grand ballroom. You can see all the classic features. I believe it's probably been renovated too, but it's pretty beautiful, I'll tell you that. Look at that. Okay, and this is actually the main bar here. Okay, and it's got that high Havana feel to it, which is super nice. The Cuban kind of feel. They have probably some of the better liquor choices here, so I would definitely say come here if you want. Well, obviously you can work here, which is nice. They do have coffee and things like that. But if you do want to come here, this is the spot to grab some of the better cocktails. They do have bar bites as well, in which you can just kind of chill here, and they'll have live music over here sometimes. You can play cards, all the good stuff. All right, down here is kind of the apex of where everything is. If you follow down there, actually, we'll just go this way. So this is also access to the elevators. If you go down here, you've got a lot of history. There's tons of history associated with this building, so it's kind of cool to go around and read it all. I kind of gave you a little snapshot view of it, which, is kind of bastardized. However, plenty more to where that came from. So there is a yoga room here, which is cool. You can access that at any time, as well as the actual fitness room. So I'm not gonna go in just because I think people get a little weary about being filmed while But it is pretty extensive. It's got about everything you do need to work out and keep that gut down. All right, we're back at that main place here. Here are the 3 stores. 1, 2, Splash. We did buy some stuff from this one. This one had a lot of the branded stuff for Don CeSar, and actually pretty cool stuff. They're not like tacky. Here is the 90th anniversary of Don CeSar here, 2018. That was the 90th anniversary. So 28 comes around, they'll be at their 100th. This Uncle Andy's is constantly open, 24 hours a day. So you can come in here, get your snacks, get your coffee, all the goodies. And here's one of the other restaurants called Society Table. They have a demonstration table, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna leave out here though. This right here is the main bar slash pools area, which is kind of cool. This is the breakfast area right here, which is that Rowe Bar Society Table. So they have a lot of classic beach fare right around here. You can grab your seat, and then they will have individuals coming out, taking your drink order. You know, you've got your classic cocktails when talking about the beach. So if you're looking a little more frilly, I would say head over to Rowe Bar. That's where I got all of my like mezcal cocktails. They have a lot of premium liquor there, which is good. This is all your basic like Curacao, Cruzan, all that stuff. Now, during the coronavirus, this was something to be mentioned. They do not have this open up top. Okay, the bottom is open, but the top is not. They have 2 entrances, and it looks just like more of a loungy, possibly outside of the coronavirus, a party scene. I mean, it looks really nice. However, both entrances are boarded off. So you can't make your way up there, and you can't mistakenly find your way up there as well. This is the second pool. This one is 4.5 feet all around. So this, if you're bringing children, this is, I think, deemed the children's pool, I think. But obviously both pools can be used in both, likes. So we were told that there was a hot tub, and I was talking with people about it, and it looks like it's actually at the suites. So the suites, once we get on the beach here, I'll show you what the suites are. I don't know if you can actually see them, but they're about 1 mile away. And that actually has one of the large hot tubs there. So if you are really trying to get your hankering on for some hot tubs, that's the place to do it. And yeah, there's no way in heck I'm able to see down there, because it is, again, one of those looming days. But the beach is just what you'd expect it to be. The beach is huge. Look at that. You've got plenty of seats, plenty of beach space, and it goes on 4 miles. You can actually take the beach as a nice route to a lot of the restaurants down there. If you've already been expired to consume all of the food here, you can walk down there and, you know, partake in some of the fish, partake in some of the beachy cocktails and stuff like that. So let me get a nice view back here. It's such an interesting hotel. I've stayed in a lot of old hotels, and I feel like, you know, they're always like, oh, it's haunted, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't find a lot about why it was haunted besides the whole like heartbreak thing. Like they say that Thomas Rowe still walks the halls of the Don CeSar because, you know, the doors will open and it'll like be assisting a server or something like that, because he's still trying to help his servers and things like that. So kind of an interesting story, absolutely. However, not much activity. It's been nothing but pleasant. And yeah, it's we're gonna jump up into the actual rooms itself. I think that's actually where I have found any sort of issues, maybe with particular staying here, simply because it is an older hotel, and with older hotels you get smaller rooms. It's just something that you get with it. I don't think people were necessarily smaller back then, but I think they required less space, you know. That's what it was. So we're gonna jump up into the room here, and I'll give you a good take on what that's all about. This is actually under the coronavirus restrictions still, so you can see all these seats. They're probably on a good warm day when we got here first. These probably do not fill up until 1 o'clock, and by fill up I mean probably 70% of them, and that might even be generous. But you know, it is under the coronavirus thing, so we're just kind of lucky that we're able to come to these places. Over here is where you can grab your classic pink striped towel, which is nice, lovely, and they've got access to all of that poolside. So, all right, time to jump up to the actual room. We'll check it out, see what's going on. All right, to start off the room tour, gonna open the door here. Besides having to be a bodybuilder to open it, these are some heavy oak doors here. Close like crazy. That's in the standard room. Here is the nicely redone bathrooms. So these are actually really nice. They are really small, but take in effect or consideration that these are old rooms that have been remade to look nice. So you've got your standard toiletry items laying across here. You've got your beauty mirror. You do have the included, it looks like pink corral, and it's a sea palm and citrus shampoo, conditioner, body wash. They weren't anything spectacular, but I would definitely give them a try if you're coming. Obviously, that stuff seems locally made. So here is your main closet, and by main, I of course mean only. So you've got your 3 slow close drawers there. Nothing spectacular. Honestly, this space is absolutely lacking. But again, you are paying for beach, not for room accommodations here. This is the nice fridge, which is nice. You know, it isn't like pre-weighted and crap like that. That's always something I enjoy, because then you can fill it with your own goodies. Here is all of the coffee stuff, little nook. They did supply a crib, which is super nice when they do that. Really nice TV, good channels. The beds are really cool, and actually the mural behind it's really nice too. But again, you're looking at really small space here, so I would definitely recommend the suites if you've got like a family of 4. I know there's definitely room for 4, but there's not room for 4. There was really, you know, room for our 2 suitcases here. With the minimal closet space, it's pretty bad. But can't beat the views. Look at this guy. Can check out the ocean. Can check out everything. You know, the happenings going on down there. Yeah. So that is the. Oh, sorry. That is the room tour. Again, really nice. The renovation's great. Stays cold. If you're here during the hotter months, we're here during the winter months, which is about ranging 70 to 80 degrees. But yeah, everything's great. It's a really good place. But I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of the spatial issue. If you're not familiar with older hotels, that's a really big thing. Is that everything's really small. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped before you book a room here at the Don CeSar. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And here's an even better view of it. You've got your south side, you've got your north side, so it is as much beach access as you can possibly imagine would be available, is available indeed. So it is a private access. You will get these wristbands here, which will basically not get you kicked off of the resort here, but kind of a requirement. I heard that the non-motorized water sports are included. So you've got your kayaks, you've got your, it looks like stand-up maybe paddle boards, potentially. But the water is pretty cold. We are here in the dead of February. So we've got February 12th on the calendar here. So water's cold. It is 80-something, which is super nice. This right here is the Rowe Bar inside. As you can see, it has a really good selection there.